Postgame here in Monmouth after the 2018 NCAA West Regional Finals. Cal Baptist winning their first regional final in 5 trips, 80-76 over Western Oregon University. We do have Western Oregon now with us. Head coach Jim Shaw, along with seniors Ali Farouk-Bey and Tanner Omelette. Coach, this was a game it seemed like really came down to shooting, and Cal Baptist really never slowed down in this one, but the Wolves really put up a tough fight, especially there at the end.
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job in a couple areas. We did a good job of taking care of the ball, and that gives you a chance. You know, anytime you go through a game like that and you have single-digit turnovers, you give yourself a chance. And then I thought that all NDTs, stepped up and made some shots that gave us some hope at the end. But to their credit, their 3 main guys all played good. And when you get in games like this, and the center and Lang and Heading play that well, and they were so good at the point and they were so good at the 5, and then obviously the shooter made big shots. They made more things happen there that way, and we dug out and gave ourselves a chance, but we missed some opportunities. It's not impossible, but when you shoot 40 from the field, 28 from the 3, and 60 from the foul line, you put a lot of pressure on yourself. And they shot the ball well, 51% from the field, 56 from the 3. We needed to do a little better job defending the 3 than that, but at the same time, they had guys step up and make shots. And we missed some easy opportunities. And then at the end, I wrestled with doing something to see if DT could get a crack at a 3 to try to win the thing. And so that was the thing I was wrestling with. And then in that situation, they're going to let you lay it in if you drive to the basket, because what they definitely want to avoid is the and 1 foul. So I went ahead and played for overtime instead, and could have done that either way for sure. Could have done something, because at that time Trammell didn't need any airspace, and seen if we could have got him a shot. So that's the thing that I wrestle with, is if I should have just done that or not. But
Ali, in the second half, you score 17 points, and there was definitely a sheer force of will that you felt on the court within the Wolves and keeping within striking distance in this basketball game. Was there a determination in you and the rest of this team in the second half that you haven't felt this year?
Not necessarily. I think we've played some of our better basketball, and that wasn't tonight. But I was just playing with the mentality I have to do everything in my power to give us a chance. And I know the guys, we were fighting like heck every possession, just to get back in the game and give ourselves a fighting chance. So after our halftime meeting, we just came out and kind of bounced back and played with more energy.
Tanner, going into that last play out of the timeout, given your story and your relationship with this program, is there anyone else's hands you would want that basketball in?
I mean, I just want anybody who can make a shot to get it. It doesn't matter who it is. It could have been DT, Malik, Ali, or Riley. Actually, Riley wasn't in, so Brandel. Anybody can make a shot.
For anybody, when you walk away from here tonight, do you still feel like this was a really good season, or is it going to take some time to come to that?
It was a great season. I'm disappointed. We got 21 more shots at the basket than them. When you get over 20 more shots than the other team at the basket, you should be successful. That's a lot more shots. Now, obviously, they got 20 more free throw attempts, and that neutralized that. And it was just, I'm not sure if the flow of the game should have been that one-sided, but that's life. But at the end of the day, they did, the 3 guys they count on the most all played well. And that, I know for sure, is a big part of what happens in March. And those 3 guys, I give those 3 guys a lot of credit. Now, I'm not saying take anything away from their other guys, but those 3 guys, the center, the point guard, and the shooter, they did a really good job.
It just seemed like all night long you guys maybe weren't playing uphill, but maybe a little bit uphill, and every time it seemed like you had something going, they responded. Was that part of their 3 guys?
Yeah, they stepped up, and I mean, that freaking shooter stepped up and made a couple of big ones, and that point guard was good, man. I mean, that point guard, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and he was tougher than nails. I mean, he buried that 1-3 off to the right side, so they had some guys step up and make big plays, and then, like I said, Ollie and DT made some huge shots to give us life and hope at the end, and then. We had to make a decision whether to play for overtime or shoot for the win. If we were on the road or neutral, I might have shot for the win, but went with let's lay it in and go to overtime.
Early in the second half, you guys seemed to have really had something going offensively. Was there something they changed after? It seemed like you were scoring every trip, and then it just kind of went away. Did they do something different at all, or?
No, we started the game. We weren't taking very good shots. So, we were taking bad shots. So we started taking better shots, and I thought that's what helped. We just, we started to take better shots. But like I said, 40, 28, and 60, you put a lot of pressure on yourself when you shoot the ball that poorly. And we just didn't shoot the ball well tonight. JJ was 0 for 5, Vince is 2 for 5. Malik's 2 for 5, Tanner's 5 for 15. We just didn't shoot the ball very well. So you can win. We've done it before when you don't shoot that well, but it's hard when the other teams step it up. They stepped up, made some shots now. Yeah, I give them credit. That lefty, that three-pointer, that point guard hit was a tough shot down the stretch there, off the side of the wing. And so they were the best team we played all year, and we didn't play good enough to beat them.
Tanner, this is a tough loss tonight, but what did your senior year mean to you here at Western Oregon and the long winning streak, and you guys were a shot or two away from going to the Elite Eight?
I don't really know what to say. There's a lot of emotions going through my head right now, but I just wanted to give it all I had, mentally, emotionally, physically, but
what did it mean to you that the crowd was chanting your name at the end?
I know, almost all the guys that were chanting. It's a small town, you know everyone, and I'm gonna miss them.
Absolutely. Coach, what has it meant to you in this program the last few years having Tanner here?
He's just been an easy guy to coach, and you always want to have guys that are easy to coach. But this whole group was easy to coach. The one thing that we did this year is we relied on different guys more than any good team I've ever been part of. Like Cal Baptist tonight, they did a great job, but they relied on 3 guys. They had 3 guys that they were counting on. This team has amazed me time and time again how many different guys have stepped up and done significant things. And that's what I thought. I really did think this was the definition of a team. Like tonight, DT and Ollie, just about willed us into having a chance to win a game that we probably, in some ways didn't deserve to. For the most of the game, they played better. Give them credit. They played better than us. Now, again, we had 20-some more shots at the rim than them, which when you get that many more shots, usually you'll come out okay. But at the end of the day, we didn't play quite good enough. We missed some layups. We didn't shoot free throws very well. We didn't do enough good things. We turned them over, and we did a fantastic job in a game of this magnitude of taking care of the basketball. But we just didn't do enough good things to be successful tonight.
Gentlemen, congratulations on an outstanding season.